Greetings on this Founders Day weekend. My name is Lance Bell. As you know, Hillary Clinton is the official candidate for the Democratic Party. Now, I will say this. People are not paying attention because of this reason. I tape on Fridays, and as of this taping, she is still 180 short. People are counting the superdelegates that put her over the top. Now, I have some issue with this, and I will explain. I want to start with the Associated Press and what they did. You are supposed to be the standard that all journalists go by, and you completely jumped the gun on this, and I know you know it. I understand that media outlets produce articles in advance. I get that, but calling the winner in California before there was a winner was just blatantly wrong. There are many of us, regardless of political stance, that said that Clinton was handed this 3 years ago. It is moves like this that disenfranchise voters, and even more, it leads to the question, is that what you want? Or is more mouse clicks more important because you believe readers are too stupid and lazy to do their research? And the next issue that I have is what went on the entire time. I have spoken with people around the world, and even they are wondering how this process can be this bad. That is the truth. From citizens in the media saying that no one else should run against Clinton, to the debate schedule, to the handling of voters in the primaries. This has been a dumpster fire this cycle. For you on Team Blue, you need to take your blinders off and take a few steps back and look to see what has been going on. This is not about beating Republicans and nothing else. Even Elizabeth Warren endorsing Clinton, people have a very hard time voting for her given what has been happening. I am going to get a ton of heat for this, but I honestly think that Warren sold herself out by the endorsement because Team Blue was more important than anything else. President Obama put out a video supporting Clinton Thursday, and here's what he said.
For more than a year now, across thousands of miles in all 50 states, tens of millions of Americans have made their voices heard. Today, I just want to add mine. I want to congratulate Hillary Clinton on making history as the presumptive Democratic nominee for President of the United States. Look, I know how hard this job can be. That's why I know Hillary will be so good at it. In fact, I don't think there's ever been someone so qualified to hold this office. She's got the courage, the compassion, and the heart to get the job done. And I say that as somebody who had to debate her more than 20 times. Even after our own hard-fought campaign, in a testament to her character, she agreed to serve our country as Secretary of State. And from the decision we made in the Situation Room to get bin Laden, to our pursuit of diplomacy in capitals around the world, I have seen her judgment. I've seen her toughness. I've seen her commitment to our values up close. I've seen her determination to give every American a fair shot at opportunity, no matter how tough the fight was. That's what has always driven her, and it still does. So I want those of you who've been with me from the beginning of this incredible journey to be the first to know that I'm with her. I am fired up, and I cannot wait to get out there and campaign for Hillary. I also want to thank everybody who turned out to vote and who worked so hard for our candidates. This has been a hard-fought race. I know some say these primaries have somehow left the Democratic Party more divided. Well, you know, they said that 8 years ago as well. But just like 8 years ago, there are millions of Americans, not just Democrats, who've cast their ballots for the very first time. And a lot of that is thanks to Senator Bernie Sanders, who has run an incredible campaign. I had a great meeting with him this week, and I thanked him for shining a spotlight on issues like economic inequality and the outsized influence of money in our politics, and bringing young people into the process. Embracing that message is going to help us win in November. But more importantly, it'll make the Democratic Party stronger, and it will make America stronger. Secretary Clinton and Senator Sanders may have been rivals during this primary, but they're both patriots who love this country, and they share a vision for the America that we all believe in. an America that's hopeful, an America that's big-hearted, an America that is strong and fair and gives every child the same chance that we had. Those are the values that unite us as Democrats. Those are the values that make America great. Those are the values that are going to be tested in this election. And if we all come together in common effort, I'm convinced we won't just win in November. We'll build on the progress that we've made, and we will win a brighter future for this country that we love.
I know that is a job to say that. That is what they do, and that will never change. But that looked so pre-taped, it was not even funny. Mr. Obama, you would just have come out and said that it's Clinton, that's that. Now, Clinton did come out and say that she's happy that Obama has her back. And here is what she said.
It is absolutely a joy and an honor that President Obama and I, over the years, have gone from fierce competitors to true friends. I was so pleased and surprised when he asked me to be Secretary of State, and we worked on everything from fighting terrorism to preventing the spread of nuclear weapons to climate change negotiations to obviously the bin Laden operation. And through it all, my esteem for him just kept growing, and it means the world to me to know that he has my back in this election. He has been very supportive over the past 15 or so months, and it's a great opportunity for us to campaign together in the general election, just as we did in 2008 when he was running.
This brings me to the final issue, and that is you, the diehard supporters of Team Blue. Now, I warned people on my Facebook page that I was going to do this, so if you were not paying attention, here it is. I said a month ago that some of you have voted for Clinton anyway, even if Sanders was not in the picture. I see it online now that people support him because they're disdaining Clinton are the same ones that are not saying vote blue no matter what. I got a huge problem with that. If she is so bad, why is party loyalty more important than your own self-interest? You folks are the same ones that say that voting Republican is voting against your interest. I find it to be highly hypocritical, and anyone who says that, then do it themselves. And please do not give me the other side's worst line. That will not work with me, or any other people for that matter. That is a middle school debate tactic. Also, Supreme Court angle will also not work for two reasons. First off, this is the fetus talk because at this time it's a complete unknown that is being thrown around as fact. You are preying on low information people, and that needs to stop. The second reason that you're rolling the dice on flipping Congress, and no one can make a prediction on that, and I don't even care if your name is Nate Silver, there are too many parts to consider. Also, no gaslighting or talking down people will change that at all. You are starting to have the reverse effect of not voting for her or anyone else for that matter, and I call that happening months ago. Now, I am planning on July 4th weekend to do a special voter commentary, but I am not sure what I'm going to say just yet. But it will address all of you and my concerns. So stay tuned because even I am not sure what I'm going to say.